Long, long ago, Jesus was visiting some of his friends. In the friend's house, there were people called Martha, Mary, and Lazarus. And he used to call to them very often because they were his close friends. They were his best friends. That's right, his best friends. So this day, Jesus was on his visit to meet Martha, Mary, and Lazarus. While they were in the house, Martha was very busy because she wanted her friend to have plenty to eat and lots of nice things. So she got all of her best cups out, she got all of her best cakes out, she got all of her best buns out, and she was going to have a big party, so Jesus was there. Like a birthday party. That's right, like a birthday party. And as she was sitting there, she was actually bringing in all of this food and all these nice things for Jesus. And she was very busy. While she was very busy, she began to realize she was the only one doing all the work. She found it very hard to understand. How come she was the one carrying everything, lifting everything, and putting everything on the table? Meanwhile, Jesus was sitting with Mary and with Lazarus and with some of their friends, and he was telling them all about God. All about God. Yeah, all about God, telling them God's story and how important God should be in their lives. Martha was very upset. I suppose you'd be upset too. She was the one doing all the work. Doing all the work? Yeah, that's right, doing all the work. And nobody was helping her. What do you think they should have done, Tommy? I think they should have helped her to do her job. That's right, helped her to do her job. But they weren't doing that. They were actually just sitting there listening to Jesus. And Martha got very upset and she pointed to Mary and she said, look, Mary's sitting here doing nothing. Lazarus is sitting here doing nothing. How come I have to do all the work and they're doing nothing? And Jesus had to have a long talk with Martha. It wasn't an easy talk because he was going to tell her something she didn't want to hear. She didn't want to hear it? No, she didn't want to hear it. And the story was, Jesus said, you know, I'm not often here, and I don't often get the chance to talk about God, my Father, to all those who are listening. And sometimes, even though you want me to be very happy and have lots to eat, sometimes it's better if you just sit down and relax and take things easy. Take things easy, like me. That's you, like you. Tommy, get up, please. Get up, please. We have to do our assembly. Okay, I'm sorry. I nearly fell asleep. Yeah, you nearly fell asleep, and that wouldn't have been a good idea, would it? All the boys and girls wanted to see you. Yeah, okay. All right. So Jesus said to Martha, look, take it easy. It could be a lot harder, and don't work so hard. I just want to tell you about God and about everything he's doing today. Martha began to understand. And indeed, after she had it explained to her, when Jesus had finished doing all his talking about God, she was still able to bring him his tea. There was lots of help now. Martha was being helped by Mary and Joe and by Lazarus and all the other people in the house. And that was really, really important. So it's important that we remember this story, isn't it? Don't you think so, Tommy? Yes, it is. It's important that we remember this story because it tells us that there is a time to listen to God and there's a time to be active and doing things, and there's a time to be doing things for God. Isn't that right? Yes, it is. Yeah. I'm glad you've been listening so carefully this morning, Tommy. But you want to say hello to the boys and girls today? Hi, boys and girls. Lovely to see you today. Imagine what? That's right. You wanted to say imagine what to them because that's what the boys and girls say every day in school, isn't it? That's what they say about every day in school when they greet us in our assembly. Now we're going to be very quiet for a moment because we're going to have our prayer. And I'm going to ask you to say this prayer after us this morning. So maybe I'm going to ask you to just be quiet for a moment. And Tommy's going to bow his head because he always does that for our assembly prayers. Dear God, help me to remember that there is a time to listen to what you are saying, and there is a time for doing things. Help me when I listen to remember the good things I hear from you and to put them into practice by being friendly, caring, and patient with other people. Amen. Together we're going to say, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. And the Lord bless you and keep you today and forever. Amen. Amen. That's right. Now, Tommy, we're going to have to remember that we'll be back again with the boys and girls next week. And if you get a chance to tune in on Sunday mornings, Tommy will be in church as well. So if you're in church, you will see him. And if you're not in church, you may be able to see him online. And I know he'd look forward to seeing you then. Yes, I would. I love being in church. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Have a very good remainder of the week, everybody. God bless. See you soon. Bye for now.